Hello guys, welcome to another video of the DBMS question series. So today we're going to talk about question set 30. In previous video, we have discussed about the question set 29, and previous videos we have discussed about the min function, max function, and the count function, then the average function. So today we are going to talk about the concat function and the challenge function in this database. So if you do not have any idea about the DBMS question series, just check out my channel and get a simple idea about the question series. Okay, now our first question is, find the number of letters in the full name of all students in grade 11. Okay, now we have to find the number of letters. So when writing that query, so here I have used the concat function here. We are using the concat function to add two columns together. That means we are going to add the characters in the two columns together. As you can hear in the result, here I have get the first name and the last name as full name as like this. If you check the student table here, as you can see here, you can see the first name and last name in two different columns. But in this query, as you can see, the first name and last name is concat together as full name. Here you can see the two names are added together. So we are using the concat function to do that. After that, I have used this challenge function to get the letter count of the first name and last name. So here, as you can see, when I execute the query, here you can get the full name as like this, and here you can get the letter count of the full name. We are using the challenge function to get the letter count of a column or any characters. Here I get the letter count as letter count. Here, as you can see, if I change it to number of letters, then when I execute the query, here you can see now it is represent that number of letters. Here you can see the number of letters in each full name. Okay, in our second question, they are asking, Single language and literature, find the number of letters in this word. So again, we had used the challenge function here. Here I have write the query. As you can see, I have select the subject name from the subject table where the subject name is singular, and I have count the number of characters in that word. So when I execute the query, here you will get the answer as 7. If you manually count the letters in this word, here you can see there are about 7 letters in this word. So in our third question, they are asking, find the number of letters in the full name of all students in grade 11A class. Okay, in the previous question number 1, we found the number of letters in grade 11. So now we have to find the number of letters in the full name of students in grade 11A. So here now we have to use a condition here. So again, I have concat the first name and last name. Here you can see in the result. Then I have count the number of letters in the first name and last name as letter count. Then here I have inner join the class table on the student table using the class ID. Then I have used my condition. Here you can see where the class name is 11A. So when I execute the query, here you will get the full name and the letter count of each full name. Okay, our fourth question is, prepare the first name of all grade 11B students in capital letters. Okay, now we are going to learn another function in this database. So we are going to learn the upper function in database. We are using the upper function to transfer the letters into capital letters. Here I have select the upper function, then I have select the first name from the student table. Then again I have used inner join to inner join class table on the student table because they are asking where the class name is 11A. So we have to inner join the table, so we have to use subqueries. In this situation, I have used inner join So when I execute the query, here you can get all the first name in capital letter. Okay, in the fifth question, they are asking, prepare the name of all the subject in simple letters. Okay, now in the previous question, we prepare all the letters in capital letters. So in this question, we are going to turn all the letters into simple letters. So in here, I am going to use the lower function. So I use lower function to transfer all the letters into simple letters, and when I want to transfer all the letters into capital letters, I am going to use the upper function as previous question. So in here, I have select the subject name from the subject table. Then I have transfer all letters into simple letters. Then when I execute the query, here you can get all the results like this. So in the final question, they are asking, find the average of the marks obtained by Amanda Moses, student in class 11A, in all term examinations in the subject of science. Okay, now in this question, they are asking an average, and here they have given a condition where the class must be 11A and the student's name must be Amanda and the subject should be science. Okay, now we are going to use the average function in the database. So I have select the mark column from the exam mark record table. Then I have find the average of the mark. Then here, as you can see, I have inner join all the tables together. Here I have inner join the student table, then the class table. Here you can see I have inner join the exam table and the subject table also. Okay, now after that, in my condition, I have checked whether where the class name is 11A and where the first name is Amanda and the subject name is science. Then when I execute the query, here you can get the average. If you want to change the topic of the table, or here you can type select average as average. Then when I execute the query, here you can get the column as average, and you can get the average marks of Amanda Moses in the subject of science where the class name is 11A. So this is the end of my video. So if you have any question about the question series, just leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to watch the previous questions and get the idea about the database question series. So therefore, thank you.